After taking my kids to school, I decided to have a little walk before I went in the house. So I came out to this field. There's nothing growing out here right now, so I wasn't damaging anything. The wind was loud. So was the neighbor's dog. And these are little dead corn stalks and weeds. You can even see some of the corn cobs. It's 3:31. Um, this morning I dropped off my kids and it was just really comfortable temperature, and I was curious if they had anything growing out in that field or if they just like ripped everything out. You know, given that it is springtime, so they may be growing a summer crop soon. I don't know. And it seemed like they had planted recently. I guess I was mistaken about that. A lot of these fields laying fallow have been kicking up dust and stuff. That's normal for this area. And so I was just curious. It's right next to the neighborhood. There's a gap in the fence. And that particular chunk of the field is owned by a corporation, so you're less likely to have people not happy about you being on their... That's a thing in Texas, people not being happy about you being on their land. Pew pew first, ask questions later. So you really need to be careful what you're doing, which I am. Let's see. Came home, did a bunch of editing. I think I got 3 videos done today. And mostly just been goofing off. Had some coffee and, don't laugh, chicken soup for breakfast. I've since then had protein coffee, and there was something else, I forget what it was. No, yeah, it was some fruit. And I've been goofing off, so, you know, Irving back here is twinning with me. I have a Starfleet shirt on, Starfleet Academy, right? But his is actually a Star Trek shirt, so there's a slight difference there. But I got this from Target, or at least I ordered it off the Target website, and I was not thrilled with it. I'm going to show you guys a little closer look. Okay, so I thought this was going to be a really cute tank top. Periodic table of Star Trek, right? Really cool. I haven't washed it yet, so it's still kind of crumpled from shipping. But if you look closely, it's like double printed on some of the text. Like it's a misprint. The portion that's supposed to show you the villains, really the only one that you can make out is Q. I mean, all the other ones, you know, this sucks. I mean, there's Catherine Janeway, Wesley Crusher. You know, it's all your favorite characters, but you can't make out the names of the villains, so that sucked. And then also, super flimsy. Like, what is this? Like, I feel like these shoulder straps would just tear. Like, it's not quality. It's not well done. It's not worth the 20 bucks I paid for it, despite the fact that it was on clearance. For 20 bucks clearance, those should have been a higher quality and just, you know, not wanted. I probably still would have paid like 3 bucks for it, but I asked Target for my money back, and they were like, no problem. And they issued me a refund, and they were like in the email letter going, we're going to put the money back on your card. They said, you can keep it or donate it or throw it out. We don't care. We don't want it back. Okay. One more thing that I won't mind getting paint all over. Speaking of paintings, I have done nothing with the painting I was working on yesterday. And it's about time to go get my kids. And one more thing to whine about, because apparently that's what I'm doing. I feel like that's what I'm doing right now, even though I'm just not feeling well. There's no way that my pedometer function on this thing is right, because it's registering 25 steps. I've had it on the last 2 days, so it's been on me since midnight. It says I have made 25 steps today. It was on me when I walked over to the gap in the fence to the field and back. It's been on me all day. It says I've walked 25 steps. At 1 o'clock, it was showing 0. So let's just... So I think this thing is wearing out. I don't know if I'm going to want another one. It's a Samsung Galaxy Fit 2. And I heard that the Galaxy Fit stuff is not going to be supported by Samsung phones anymore. But I don't really want the pricey stuff, because I will break it. And the selling point for me on this was that it was only about $50. And it did all the stuff that I wanted it to do. And I broke it, oh well. I was just hoping it would last longer than a year and a half. I gotta go wash out my protein shake mixing bottle thingy and go get my kids. It's 8:37 and I have fixed some, these are, they call them samosas, but they're actually chicken tikka masala flavor. I got some cilantro chutney and some peas, and I've also got a small salad to go with that. I've been editing videos, and still working on some water. Been working on water all day with the orange vanilla flavoring. And I guess it's time to watch some TV. It's been a really long, weird day. It's 12:25. Yeah, 12:25. And the temperature has dropped a bit. And it got a little bit chilly in here, and I think that is causing me to get sleepy fast, and I don't know. I thought about pulling one of my blankets up on my bed out of the space. I'm trying to stop calling it. But I think with my heater on, just raise the temperature a couple of degrees, I'll be fine. And that's less I have to lift. So I'm in for a difficult morning tomorrow because a child decided to punch my child after school while they were waiting to get picked up in the car lane. And we've had issues with this particular child before. So middle school, that age where they're all completely unrestrained, and the chemical makeup in their brains seems to be in a larval stage, chrysalis stage. It would make a ton of sense if it just, their skull hardened, their brain melted, and then just recongealed as a recognizable human in a couple of years. I gotta get some rest for this. Thanks for sharing my day with me.